What is happening, everybody? It's the Miami Football Fanatic here again. Happy to have you guys back. Hope everyone out there had a good Christmas and is having a great holiday period. So got some more encouraging and great news. On the front of us re-signing Jarvis Landry, bringing him back to the team. Our best receiver by far. Um, Jarvis Landry has said himself that he loves Miami. He said that my family's here in Miami, the fan base is here in Miami, the relationships, this building, this organization, I want to be here. I've always believed in being a guy that plays for one team. With that, I hope that opportunity presents itself. Just that sentence right there is it's a blessing to hear. We just can't say enough how much we need to bring this guy back. Like I said in my last Jarvis Landry video, I think it was about a week ago or a couple of weeks, but he's just so important to the team. We all know that. I know all you guys out there know just how important this guy is to the team. He is, one of the leaders on the team, one of the emotional leaders on the team. He just plays with such courage and such heart. Incredibly tough, very durable. I don't think he's missed a game with us, so he's been incredibly reliable the past 4 years. The guy is just uber talented, great hands. So yeah, him saying that he loves Miami and his family is here. Obviously, that's a big thing with his family being there. And we all know that Jarvis is an incredibly solid, individual. He's a solid guy, so you can take it on his word when he's saying that he wants to play for one team. He isn't one of those guys that just blabs out things to the media and then runs at the first, big contract he gets thrown his way. So hopefully this rings true, and Landry comes back to the Dolphins. And another thing he said, but obviously getting what you deserve and everything, this is what I work for. So we'll see. So that's another counter to the whole Jarvis Landry thing. He wants to get what he's worth, so he's obviously looking for a big contract, somewhere in the 5-year, 60 million range, maybe even more. Maybe 5 years, 65 million, something like that. But he's definitely in that range, so definitely wants to be compensated well. He's not looking for like a Kenny Steele's, discounted, home discount rate. Kenny Steele's definitely could have got much more. He got a giant offer from the Eagles, and he turned that down. They obviously went out and got another couple guys. So Jarvis Landry is looking to get a nice fair contract, which I think the team definitely can give to him, especially after we get all these restructures done and releasing the guys that we need to, and hopefully some guys taking a pay cut, which is always better than restructuring, because all restructuring does is just pushes money into further years, which makes your salary cap situation much worse down the road in a couple of years. So hopefully we get the cap space to bring him back and fill out other areas of the team. Landry also said, "Of course I'm encouraged. I've been encouraged this whole time. Obviously, I guess there's times where anxiety sets in, not anxiety, but being anxious sets in. So, just saying that. At times he didn't think it was ever going to get done, but at the same time, like I've said since OTAs, God is in control, and He's going to handle the situation, and it will happen when it happens. So, obviously, he's a man of faith, and he believes that believes that the universe will give him what he deserves. So, hopefully, it's exactly what he'll get. This season, he has 103 receptions for 895 yards. I actually didn't realize that he was all the way up at 103 receptions this year. So, another 100 reception year and 8 touchdowns, which obviously helps. His contract negotiations, 8 because he has been the most touchdowns he had in the season, I think it was 4 or 5. So he hasn't been giving us much touchdown production the previous years, but this year he's definitely stepped that up with 8 touchdowns. If he records 8 receptions in our last game of the season against Buffalo, he'll set a new franchise record for receptions in a season, surpassing his own mark of 110 receptions he set in 2015. So he'll have another great solid year. He might not get up over 1,000 yards, but that doesn't matter. With that quarterback situation being incredibly inconsistent, just all over the place with Jay Cutler's bum ass and Matt Moore being inconsistent. It's not his fault that his yardage production was down a bit, but just this whole article and everything I've been reading and seeing, it's incredibly encouraging to hear that Landry is, he's feeling positive towards the team. He's got no hard feelings towards us. You can just, get the feeling that he really wants to come back. He really wants to be a part of the team's future, and wants to help us get back to being a playoff team and hopefully getting further into the playoffs and just building a consistent, solid culture of just solid individuals and guys just holding each other accountable, playing for each other, playing for the coaches, and just being an absolutely cerebral team like we see other teams around the league be year after year. Alrighty, guys, that's it for this one. Fins up, baby. Hoping we get this contract done absolutely ASAP with Jarvis Landry. Best player on the team, one of my favourite players in the whole league. Alrighty, guys, fins up, baby. Happy holidays.